Hello, my name is Nick Elliott. I just completed the MDMC program or the mentorship through Gymnazo EDU. It is the multi-dimensional movement coaching mentorship program. It is self-paced and it has helped me accelerate my career, and I consider myself a functional movement specialist now. I've been training since about 2014 is when I got my certification. Went through school for it, other little CEUs here and there, certification, all that good stuff. Went through a movement apprenticeship right before this, and that really, fine-tuned that vision. And it was, I want to know more about chain reaction biomechanics, observational essentials, all the forces at play on the body, the triplanar training. Why is everything so sagittal playing these days when you watch videos and everything like that? Why aren't we using the frontal and the transverse plane? And not so much gearing everything towards pain-free, but is there a reality in which we can train individuals pain-free or help them get to a place of pain-free? In doing so, you have to take into, like I said, the forces that come into play: gravity, ground force reaction, mass and momentum, so on and so forth. The behavioral side of it, what are they doing in their daily life? What are the stresses at play? How is that feeding their movement? How is that feeding their ability to get through a day? And and then this, overall health, sleep, hydration, nutrition, all those things will be at play. I felt for the first few years of my career, it was very narrow focused, meaning I would meet with someone, I would train that person. Most of the time it was randomized training, getting randomized results, and there was no direction. Yes, people lost weight. Yes, they got stronger, but injuries did pop up, and they would come and then they'd disappear. And there was never this ability that I had to say, okay, you're experiencing X, Y, Z. Why don't we switch up your foot position? Why don't we change the driver? Why don't we drop one knee down? Why don't we do a quick foam roll session to release this tissue and give another tissue opportunity to step in and help out? That had never been possible until the MDMC program, and I am truly grateful for that opportunity and for the ability to access that now. Having said that, those were kind of the struggles. Those were some of the experiences that really led me to MDMC, was just knowing that there was more to trying to provide this experience for an individual, as well as most of the time, right? We as trainers or practitioners, we are doing these things ourselves, meaning on us. And if we're not, unfortunately, that's not someone I would trust if they're not currently doing it on themselves, because how can they speak on any of it? So in practicing this on yourself, the application, going through the motions, figuring out what you feel, what do you experience, the subjective versus objective views, and then working with someone and being able to say, okay, I see your foot's externally rotated there. Why don't we bring it back to neutral, a slight internal rotation, get more of that glute involved as you take that step. Those are pieces that were just missing. And in experience and struggles, MDMC helped really fine tune that. How do you speak? What is the terminology you're using? How are you cueing and relating to someone there? What's the energy you're bringing? And how quickly are you able to essentially get a result for that person? So those are big factors in this. I would say that's how there was that positive impact in my life going through MDMC, for my career, for my business. And then moving forward, I think the biggest thing, if you're considering MDMC, not only will it be an absolutely incredible investment, the instructors, the coaches, the community that you become a part of is lifelong. That was a first for me. So of course I've gotten these certifications, I've been to school, but I don't stay in touch with the professor. I mean, do you? Like, how many times have you reached out to your professor in college and been like, hey, remember when, that was really great? That's what this is. You are in constant contact with the coaches because they are working on their craft as well. They want to hear your viewpoint because they may learn something from it too. That's the biggest aspect, is being able to essentially let go of what you know, not getting rid of it, letting go of what you know so that you can take into someone else's experience, their viewpoint, what they have to say, what they're presenting to you, and applying it. That's the biggest part, is you can let it go. You can take into account what someone else is saying, but unless you're applying it and seeing what is possible through someone else's viewpoint, it's never really going to do anything for you. So the coaches are very supportive. They give great feedback. They work through the videos, the modules with you. You can ask questions to the other practitioners or the other MDMCers actually in the community going through the program at the same exact time. And these people are incredible. Some of them have this outstanding background. You can tell they've been inside of movement and chain reaction biomechanics and soft tissue therapy for a long time. Some of them literally were just, working as a sous chef, and now they're inside of training. They want to build a business around it. They want to learn how to live pain-free, create that sustainable practice for themselves, for their family, for their kids, friends, co-workers, so on and so forth. And that becomes possible. So the MDMC community, the coaches, the support system, it is there, and it's incredible. I have truly, I'm so grateful for it. I can't even, and I've told them a million times how grateful I am for that. Having said that, that is kind of my experience through the MDMC program. I loved every second of it. There is a lot of information that comes through the modules. It is incredible information. For someone, I've been training since 2014. I would say that about 60 to 70% of it was information that I had never taken into account when training. Now, like I said, there are people who come in and I feel like they have a really, really good foundation going into the program, but it was so enlightening for me. It was the ability to show up differently with my athletes and my clients, my friends and my family. Just being able to give the slightest tweak or modification to someone so that they can still do the exercise. I think that's a big thing, is the old version, right? The personal trainer, oh, you can't do that. All right, let's do this instead. Oh, that hurts you. Okay, let's go away from it. Let's just completely avoid it. Oh, go ice, take another rest day. Oh, you had a surgery or a mild sprain and injury. Okay, I'll see you in 2 weeks. That right there is what you need to let go of, because you're going to learn how a sprain or a strain or any type of injury, a surgery, does not mean they stop training. It means that you get an opportunity to show what you know, to dedicate time to that and invest in that relationship with that person or those people. That's why I say the investment that you make into MDMC, it will be a great investment, because what comes out of it is the ability for you to completely alter your influence within your community. And that is, that's priceless. So if that's what you're looking to do as well. Again, my name is Nick Elliott. I have had an incredible experience with Gymnazo, with MDMC. Reach out to Michael, CJ, Kalina, Goose, or Jonathan, the whole crew, Sherilyn, Mercedes, Karen, you name it. I can't go through all the names right now, but you get what I'm saying. Reach out to them, set up a call, take that next step. It is worth it. All right, peace.